We interrupt regular programming for this McDonald's commercial break. It's McDonald's delicious Big Mac sandwich. It's 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun. And now it's only 59 cents with the purchase of any size fries and Dr. Pepper or other soft drink. 59-cent Big Mac sandwiches at McDonald's. Have you had your break today? We now return to your regular programming.
No, it's not just you. The price of everything has gone up, and no, it's not going to stop anytime soon. And no, Ronald, I'm not spending $18 for a Big Mac. We are not in the realm of normal anymore. The price of everything has gone up dramatically, particularly since 2020, and this trend will continue forever. During 2020, as I'm sure you remember, the whole world shut down, and with it, its economy. However, during this period, the stock market made what's called a K-shaped recovery, and Wall Street had one of their best years, while Main Street was absolutely crushed and eviscerated into oblivion. During that period, the United States Federal Reserve printed what amounts to around 40% of the total supply of money, which created winners and losers. The winners were those who already had the assets and saw their home values and stock portfolios increase dramatically, while everybody else just had to deal with the higher prices of houses, equities, and everything else in life. These people benefit from currencies being printed into existence and from inflation of assets and really everything else. This benefit comes at a cost of most people. The top 10% of Americans have around 84% of all stocks, and they experience and reap most of those gains, while everyone else is just left in the dust. As the Federal Reserve prints more and more money, the United States debt continues to increase, meaning each year we have to pay more in interest, and we're never going to pay it off. And this debt will keep growing forever and ever, meaning that our debt payments will get bigger and bigger until all of our revenue is going towards paying off the interest on the debt, not even getting rid of the debt itself, just making those minimum payments, which of course, if you know anything about finance, is not a great way to pay off debt because you'll never pay it off with the minimum payments. And none of this even takes into effect supply chain issues, tariffs, geopolitical instability, and all that other great stuff we have going on. So what can you do about higher prices? Well, for one, you can say no to consumerism and live a more minimalist lifestyle. You also need to make sure you're holding assets because these assets are harder to create than dollars. The reason dollars are losing value is because they are being printed at a faster and faster rate, increasing the supply of dollars and in turn lowering their value relative to things that are harder to produce, such as gold, real estate, stocks, Bitcoin, and pretty much everything else. Dollars can just be printed infinitely and they will continue to print forever. With the stock market, you'll probably be best off sticking to broad index funds such as VOO or VTI for US exposure and VXUS for international exposure, giving you exposure to around 12,000 different companies all around the world. You can get yourself some physical gold, or you can purchase a gold ETF such as ticker symbol GLDM. And get yourself some Bitcoin. This could be spot Bitcoin on an exchange that you transport to a cold wallet for safekeeping, or purchase an ETF such as BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust. Keep an emergency fund of around 3 to 6 months of living expenses and try saving up for a down payment for a house, although I understand how depressing that market is right now as well. And take advantage of tax advantage accounts such as a 401k and a Roth IRA. That's going to be extremely beneficial later on. Don't be one of those people who's 45 with nothing saved for retirement. Just don't do that. In short, the price of everything will continue to go up forever, and it's going to be up to you to shield against that. Don't be surprised when a Big Mac costs $15, $20, $30, eventually $50. It's inevitable. It's only a matter of time. The dollar will be worth less and less each year, and eventually a Big Mac will cost $100. And house prices will continue to go up forever because houses are measured in dollars. Don't keep your money in a checking or savings account. You need to put that money to work if you want any chance of living a normal life in the future. But there you have it. If you guys like the content, consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a like, and consider sharing this video with a friend or family member. Peace.